The UN Special Envoy to Yemen, Hans Grunberg, concluded his visit to Riyadh. He discussed with senior officials the situation in Yemen and discussed predictions for a political settlement. He pointed out that the tour also included discussing ways to build on the current talks towards a sustainable political settlement. This report has more details.
The United Nations has intensified its efforts to restore calm in Yemen. Hans Grunberg concluded his visit to Saudi capital Riyadh, during which he discussed with senior officials the situation in Yemen and discussed prospects of a political settlement. Yemeni diplomatic sources confirmed that the envoy will visit Oman and Sana'a during the next 2 days to complete his efforts to declare a new truce. The sources indicated that the upcoming visit to Oman and Sana'a aims to discuss ways to build on the current momentum towards an inclusive and sustainable political settlement. In Geneva, Switzerland, negotiations for the release of prisoners are continuing between the delegation of the Yemeni government and the delegation of the Houthi militia. During the past hours, more lists submitted by the two delegations were discussed. Informed sources confirmed that the Houthi delegation refused to disclose the whereabouts of some of the forcibly hidden names that were presented by the government delegation, and is trying to escape the names of military and civilian leaders who were kidnapped from the places of work. The field situation hasn't witnessed calm on the part of the Houthi militia, despite this political move towards peace. Yemeni shipping sources confirmed that a Greek commercial ship was subjected to an armed attack off the western coast of Yemen in the Red Sea. This comes as the Houthi militia launches sporadic attacks with missiles, drones, and heavy artillery towards the position of the Yemeni forces and civilians south of Hodeidah. In Ma'rib, the Houthi militia continued its attacks on the positions of the government forces south of Ma'rib and expanded the attacks to include sites in Sirwah district west of the governorate. The militia attacks in Ma'rib coincided with the convening of an expanded meeting of the leaders in the Yemeni army. They urged to raise combat readiness and prepare to defeat the terrorist Houthi militia unless they submit to a just peace according to the agreed terms of reference. While the Yemeni government once again expressed its hope that a Saudi-Iranian rapprochement would constitute a new phase of relations that would end Tehran's interference in the region and to stop its destructive rule in Yemen. According to media reports, Saudi Arabia and Iran, in the course of talks mediated by China, agreed not only to resume diplomatic relations but also to seek a political solution to the civil war in Yemen.